Good morning, my loves. Happy Monday. Another lovely morning here at the lake. As you can see, the sun's coming up. It's going to be a relatively nice day. A little chilly in the 60s. It's okay. It'll be 70s, I think, by Wednesday, so we'll be back to normal. Some good football yesterday for those here in the U.S. Magnificent. I have been able to, I have my teams that I kind of follow. My teams have won all year, and I predicted both games and I was right. Yay. Now we're down to the Super Bowl, and my prediction for the Super Bowl, Seattle's going to take it. That's just what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. I'm not. But that's just how I see it. We shall see on February 8th. The topic today is blocked emotions can and will manifest as physical symptoms. This happens to all of us at some point in time. You're in a stressful job, stressful relationship. Maybe you don't feel you have a safe space, somebody to vent to talk to. I see this with children all the time. Things are going on at school and they don't feel safe talking to mom and dad. Maybe they're being bullied. Maybe they're not making a good grade. Maybe they need glasses and they're afraid to tell mom and dad. Who knows? But they start having headaches, tummy aches. With adults, they start having hypertension, tummy problems, diarrhea. All kinds of things start happening. So they will go to the doctor, which is always the smart thing to do. They go to the doctor. Doctor does all the tests, puts you on some meds. Not really helping. It just keeps getting worse. Eventually, now this has happened, this is one of the reasons I have my practice. Eventually, they end up on my doorstep, or they will be referred to a psychologist. Okay, that first meeting, when we FaceTime that first time, that is not a pleasant experience because they're pissed that their doctor doesn't believe them. Their doctor is saying it's all in their head, that they're just making it up. No, honey, that's not what they're saying. They are saying blocked emotions manifest as physical symptoms. Let's talk about it. What's going on in your life? Maybe horrific problems, as I said earlier, in the relationship. And they just don't feel safe talking. They can't talk to their partner. They can't talk to anybody. And they just feel like it's all falling apart, that the burden is on them. There's kids involved, a mortgage involved. They have to, keep the job that they hate. And it's just more than they can handle. They're having migraines. Their blood pressure's crazy, chest pain. And we start talking about it. Now you have a safe space. You can come to me and talk to me anytime you want. And we're going to work through this. By the end of the first session, the headaches are usually gone. The tummy pain has subsided. And there's a big sigh of relief. They have a safe space. They have somebody to talk to. Now, whether it's me, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, your minister, rabbi, priest, whoever, if you're going through this, find a safe space. Find someone you can confide in that will keep the confidence. For me, I'm bound by HIPAA. I can't say anything to anybody. The things that I do share have client consent, and I never mention a name. So we're good. But please get the help you need. Because you're worthy. We're all worthy of having a safe space to vent. If you are in a toxic job, a toxic relationship, a toxic environment, get out. If it's your job, maybe you can transfer to another position. Go to HR, see what's available. If you have, I'm trying to think of the word, a toxic work environment, go to HR and complain. Maybe there's somebody bullying people at work, and that happens all the time. Maybe it's the boss. But talk to HR. Or just get a different job. Start looking. Get out of there. No job is worth a heart attack. No job is worth a stroke or a migraine or costing you your marriage and your kids. It's a job. Trust me, as soon as you're gone, within a week, they're going to have your position filled. So just take care of you, okay? If you're in a toxic relationship, maybe it's time to have that conversation with your partner. I think, and I suggest this all the time, once a month, sit down with your partner and have a little board meeting. If you have a family meeting where everybody discusses their top 3 to 5 concerns. Sit down, talk it over. There are rules. No yelling, no screaming, no name calling. You can't get up and walk away. You write your issues down, you exchange papers, and then you respond. This is a business meeting, so you have to be polite. And you have to use active listening. I understand you're upset because of my hours. But right now, this is the job that I have. And we need this job to pay the mortgage and, to send little Billy to camp or whatever the case is. But I can look for another position. Talk about it. Discuss it. Maybe somebody wants another baby and somebody else doesn't. That is a conversation you need to have. Never, ever trap somebody by getting pregnant. Do not think having a baby is going to fix a relationship. It won't, because you are giving that child, before it's ever born, a job. This child, this fetus, your job is to fix this relationship. And after that child is born, if that relationship goes to hell in a handbasket, that child will hear about it. Not fair. But find a safe space, somebody to talk to. And also, please back off the caffeine a little bit. The cigarettes, please, please do not indulge in illicit drugs, including pot. No, that's not going to fix anything. I hear so often, oh my God, oh, it helps me relax. You don't understand. Yeah, I do. I do. And it's bullshit. I'm throwing the bullshit flag. No. No. Find a safe space. Talk through it. Once you start unblocking the emotions and the feelings and the moods that are all stored up, you're not going to need that shit. Put it aside. Because you're worthy. You're worthy of having a happy, whole life, free of drugs and alcohol and cigarettes and toxins. You're worthy. Let's just find a way to get there. I just don't want you to have a stroke or a heart attack or hypertension. Develop addictions. Some people, instead of keeping everything bottled up, they vent in their own way. They go to the casino. They do online porn, gambling. Like I said, smoking and drinking and all kinds of ridiculous stuff. Just deal with the issue. And then you won't have all the problems. Just grab the bull by the horns. It's not going to be fun, not going to be easy, but you're worth it. Okay? Lastly, a young person asked me a very interesting question the other day. They have followed me through their parents on social media. They like my videos and what I have to post and stuff. And this young person asked me in a DM, why do I do what I do? Here's the answer, my love. So if you follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook. I have a personal page and a professional page, and I'm on LinkedIn. I don't do, at the moment, I'm not into the other stuff. There's just too many haters out there, and it's too toxic. Not that I won't go back to that. I'll think about it. This individual really wanted me to go on Instagram again. We'll see. I might. But for me, if I can help one person every day, just touch one life, it's a good day. I post every day the morning giggles, just funny memes and things that'll, today one of the cute ones was, why did God give us the duck? He just waterproofed a chicken and gave it a kazoo. I thought that was hilarious. It's cute, it's funny. Sometimes you need to laugh. I have a lot of clients that have chronic pain, terminal illness, and I refer them to YouTube channels that have silly things that make you laugh, because we all need to laugh. One of my favorite right now, it just cracks me up if you like animals, is Lex Scoop, Lexscoop, and it's about cats, and it is absolutely hilarious. Another one is Bark After Dark podcast, and it's 2 dogs, and it is just talking dogs, and it's just funny. I like it. I think it's cute. It's just me, but you need to laugh. I also post points to ponder, things to think about. One today was, you don't have to hate others to show your strength. It's pretty good. It's worth following, in my opinion. Of course, I'm going to say that. And then, of course, I do my videos. And like I said, if I can touch one person, one life, give you something to think about, point you in a new direction, let you know that you're worthy, that you're safe, it's okay, that you matter, your voice matters, your opinions matter, your thoughts matter, your life matters because you matter. So many people don't realize that, but you do. Hate? No. Hate is actually fear. You have anything to be afraid of. If you're afraid of something, learn about it. Find out about it. Discover why you're afraid. Then you won't be afraid anymore. Maybe the hate will subside. Maybe the hate is generational. You hate something because your mom and dad hated it, and their mom and dad hated it, and their mom and dad hated it. That's not a reason to hate something or someone. Educate yourself. If you hate something, educate yourself. Learn about it. It's that simple. But if I can touch one life, it's a good day. Just give you something to think about, something to giggle, somebody to let you know that I do care. I pray for each and every one of you every day. Don't know you, have no idea who you are, where you are, but prayers are said for you. And that's kind of a nice feeling, isn't it? Knowing that somebody cares, genuinely cares, and that I'm trying to give you the tools to make your life better. It's up to you to pick the tools up and use them. But I'm offering the tools. That's why I do what I do. Have a good Monday.